What's up, guys? Welcome to Rossie's Clubhouse. I'm back with another amazing artist. Tonight, I have Lilsicx joining me, a Sacramento artist. Say hi to the folks, Six.
Hello. It's your boy Lilsicx, aka the Prince of Darkness. I
Absolutely.
appreciate you, Rossie, for having me.
Thanks for coming in. So, guys, we had Yums Awkward on a few weeks ago, and through Young's Awkward, I met and reached out to Lilsicx, and another amazing artist that I'm bringing you. He has years of work, but we'll get into it right now. When did you hit the scene? Like, what year did you hit the scene?
20 like late 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, 2018, 2019.
Okay. Yeah. What was your first project that you had come out?
The first project was my debut album, Hell's Angel. Okay. But it just depends on when you want to go back to, because as a teenager I used to rap, and we had a group called the Stuntin' Boys.
Okay.
And I had a project in high school, but it was all like hobby stuff. Nothing serious.
Okay.
You know? But we had a little buzz back then, but I didn't take music serious. I was just having fun with my family.
Okay.
So fast forward 2018, 2019, I just feel like the sound of the city was missing.
Right.
From my era at least.
Okay.
And I felt like the style and the art form of just not keeping things real, but keeping things raw. Everything's like auto-tuned and sugar-coated, and Sacramento's a beautiful place, but
right.
It definitely gets gritty. There's some realism to it.
Right.
There's poverty out there. There's homelessness. There's prostitution.
Right.
There's all that. There's gangs.
Right.
So for me, it's just putting my life experience into the music. That's all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I noticed that with the Devil's Advocate, and I was actually going through and listening to a lot of your music today, and I love Can't Help 'Em. Keep Going. Keep Going is one of my favorite ones. I really love that song.
Thank you.
But like you said, your music is gritty, and it does talk about what actually is going on the streets. So it's real to life. Also, though, you remind me of like Mac Mall. I love Mac Mall, and listening to your sound, you got a lot of that, like that riding music, that Mac Mall back in the day. And I appreciate you because, like you said, we're missing that. You don't get a lot of that. So listening to your albums, even going back to like the Prince of Darkness Volume 3 and Volume 2, those were really gritty. Like that was, you know what I mean? Like really,
dark.
Yeah, that was both albums were really dark, but it was really good. I got your messaging. I love what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Let's say, 2018, would you say that's when you went professional? That's when...
I don't know when people... Right now, I still feel like I'm learning. Right now, I still feel amateur. Right now, I still feel like a baby.
Really?
In the sense of how many years in the game.
Okay.
Because I'm only 4 or 5 years in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just had a different experience growing up, and I got to learn a lot. And I got to skip a lot of levels based off the stuff I seen.
Okay.
Based off of really living it.
Okay.
But I still feel like I'm brand new.
Okay. What was your childhood like? Like, what are you from Sacramento?
Yeah, I'm born and raised Sacramento.
Okay. So what was it like for you what you're talking about, is that what you live? Like, is that...
Not everything.
Okay.
But most of it is just like experiences, my trauma, my dreams, my nightmares. But it's also mixed in with things that happen in Sacramento, the history of Sacramento, and then the other artists that inspired me that came before me, like my forefathers, rap.
Right.
My father Six, Brother Lynch Hung, X-Rated, Sibo, and even other people like Mac Mall, E42 Short, all that. I'm a melting pot of everything.
Right.
So I got to take a little bit of everything and put my spin on it.
I get that. I absolutely get that. You're on Tidal, so is it Tidal?
Hold on, have I been saying it wrong?
Is it? What is it? Is it Tidal?
I thought it was Tidal.
You're
like
probably right.
Wave.
Yeah, okay, you're probably right. I didn't know if it was
Tidal.
I said Tidal.
That sounds.
I thought it was
Tidal.
Tidal,
Cool,
and I've been calling it that since it came out, and I haven't seen it in a while. But I was going there, and I was looking at, because they have some of your music's featured, and you can go to Tidal, or Tidal, and you can go there and you can listen to all his albums and singles and all that. But you had Living Dead Ever Since, which is really good. One Nigga Dead, I love that one. Devil's Got My Soul. You're performing with, let's see, it's Evil Loke.
Evil Loke.
One Shot to the Brain.
That was a special song.
Okay.
Yeah, Evil Loke's from, I don't want to mess this up. I believe he's from Kansas City. I know there's Kansas and Kansas City. So I believe it's from Kansas City. City. But he knew my father. My father's on the record. He actually gave me that record. They were supposed to do it back in the 90s, late 90s, maybe early 2000s. Okay. When he found out I was doing music, he basically, it was just sitting and collecting dust. When he found out I was doing music, he gifted it to me.
Right.
And I just did my thing around it. And the song was built from Evil Loke. He built the beat. And all I had to do was spit a 16.
Okay.
Everything else was him.
Okay.
So that song is dope, but it was basically like a gifted song.
Okay.
But it was fun, though.
What's the other artist besides your forefathers? Who are you listening to right now?
Chewy. I listen to a lot of R&B, like her.
Okay.
Sade.
Okay.
A little bit of Yum since I've been going to his stuff.
Right. Right.
I got to stay updated on the stuff.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
Cartier, Cody. He's also from Sac.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. It's mostly my shit, though.
Okay.
I mostly listen to myself in like 90s rap.
Right.
Bone
Okay.
Thugs, Twista.
Right.
Killer Tay. I'm studying the people that came before me in the gangster rap / horrorcore genre most of the time if I'm not studying myself.
Speaking of horrorcore genre, that came up in your wiki. Tell me about that. What is that?
It's what you're listening to. It's the sickness. It's just the way we deliver it. Horrorcore can be a plethora of things. Like, you ever heard of Insane Clown Posse?
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's considered horrorcore.
Okay.
But to me, that's not the same as the Sacramento Sickness horrorcore.
Right, yes.
They're crazy, they're wild,
right.
But it's like fun, funny, and clownish.
Yes.
So more animated.
Okay.
This horrorcore is like, it's fueled by trauma. It's fueled by the losses of the gang wars. It's fueled by trying to survive as a young man in this world, try not to do the wrong thing, but also try not to get pulled into the streets when it feels like that's all we have. So it's a little bit different.
Right.
So I don't really like to say it's only horrorcore. That's why I said gangster rap, horrorcore. It's like a combination of hip hop, rap, gangster rap, horrorcore. It's all subjective.
So because I was looking that up too, and it came up with the Juggalos, the Insane Clown Posse.
They kept the genre alive for a long time. So it's no hate. It's just a different sound.
It absolutely is a different sound. Because when I saw that and listening to what you do, and I've heard them. Of course, I'm from the '90s, so I know their music. It's totally a totally different sound. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if I would put them with him because
and they call their stuff something slightly different.
Absolutely,
it's like horrorcore and then whatever the spinoff is.
Right. Do you write your own music? Do you write with
everything.
others? Okay.
I came from the era where if you didn't write it, it don't count.
Okay.
I'm a rapper, so it's like as a singer, I could definitely see somebody gifting them some lyrics or a song singing. But like I said, when Evil Loke gifted me a song, I still had to write my part.
Okay. Okay.
He didn't tell me what to say. I still had to write my part. So mostly everything just comes what I feel, what I'm going through. I like all my songs to come out organically. Naturally, I don't force the songs to come out, so I always turn the beat on. I might drink some water, smoke some weed with my wife.
Right.
I don't know. I just like to sit in my thoughts, and it comes out. It comes out naturally. I got a lot of frustration. I'm playing catch up in life.
Yeah.
So I don't have time to waste.
Right.
And, sometimes the frustration of not being where I want to be comes out, and then the challenges of trying to do this independent, just everything comes out in the music. So you're going to hear me sad. You're going to hear me angry.
Right.
You're going to hear me turned up. And that's just me screaming and crying out for like, hey, hear me, see me. Like, I want my piece in this game.
I get that. And, it's crazy because like you said, you're 5 years, but looking at your album history, your EP history, it does go back to 2018 and then 2019, 2020. I feel like the albums that you have is just so much. So it's like you've been established for a long time. But like we were talking off camera, you said it kind of keeps you. It doesn't. You're not tired of it. You're not. You're still hungry. There you go.
I got a lot of goals, and like I said, I'm playing catch up. So music wise, you know, it's only been 4 or 5 years. That's not too long. That's not like people play basketball.
Right.
They play, but they're training their whole life.
Right. Right.
I didn't necessarily train to be a musician my whole life. I was just raised around the music and a fan of the music.
Okay.
So that was like subliminal training. But
right.
You know, just effort wise, I want to be a rapper. That's 5 years. So
right.
You know.
You're with Diamond Life?
Yeah, Diamond Life Music Group is a label I co-own. It's me and my manager. We created it together. Okay.
And some of the artists that you have on that the music group, you have a C-Dub, Little Bruce.
Those are like affiliate artists.
Okay.
People under the umbrella, people that my manager know, other rappers and producers that my manager knows or I know. Okay. They all got their own labels and stuff. But when I was first starting, C-Dub helped me out a lot with beats and just recording, engineering. So it's all love. They all family. Okay. But they're not artists of Diamond Life. You know, they got their own thing. We just help each other when we can and cross.
Okay. Do you work a lot with the Bay Area rappers?
I work with it comes naturally, right? So I let it happen organically. I have worked with some Bay Area rappers, but they don't really make the same style of music as me, and I don't really think they fuck with my shit like that. Okay. So I listen to them. Yeah, but I don't know if they're listening to me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell us what's the difference for the audience? What's the difference between just to let you guys know? So I live in Sacramento, and I'm not from Sacramento. I'm from Oregon. So the way that the world, some of us looks at California music, we think it's all the West Coast. Just all if you're from Sacramento, we kind of group you guys with the Bay Area. What's the difference between your Bay Area and Sacramento?
The biggest difference in the cities is the weather.
Okay.
That makes a difference. You know, it's hot. We in the valley. Yes. We don't get that Bay Area breeze. Right. We mad. We salty. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool over here. It's hot. So, you know, the temperature's different. The environment's different. Okay. But sound-wise, it's not too drastic. It's just the delivery. Okay. You know, because, like, you'll hear that Bay Area mob sound in some of my stuff. Okay. And then you'll hear, like, Spice One, he was like dark gangster. Right. Damn near horrorcore as well. So it's just the delivery. And the times have changed. So the sounds have changed. But in the 90s, I feel like the Bay and Sac were a little bit closer in sound. Okay, right. But right now, they're you know, they make a lot of dance music. That's the biggest difference. Okay. The Bay Area will initially make music for you to dance to, feel good to, go dumb to, get hyphy. Right, okay. You feel me? And Sac has a little bit of that. But Sacramento music was mostly just expressing yourself, being the dopest, being the hardest. It's more it's more motivated by gangs. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's like who had the hardest crew, who was the dopest, who got the biggest gun, who got the biggest car, who got the best chain. It's the competitiveness. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily saying that's a better thing or a good thing, but it makes everybody a little bit sharper, a little bit hungrier, and on attack mode. Bay Area people gonna make something that's gonna make you feel good. You're gonna have a good night. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna, you know, it's a different energy.
I get that. I get that. You were talking about like you have a lot of goals and things that you want to do besides rapping. Are you doing anything else? Like, are you in acting? Do you write? Like, what's going on with you?
I do a little bit of everything. I want to do some voice acting. I've been offered a few parts in a few movies, so hopefully I can get some real deal acting under my resume. Nice. I used to compete professionally in like Street Fighter tournaments, video games and stuff like that. Oh, so shit. I have like a different side and a different you know, a different way my mind works and the way I perceive things. That's why I seen Marvel too. I was like, oh shit, they got Marvel. And I seen Ken on the fucking table. I got a Ken tattoo on my back. Okay. So that was one of my loves besides music that kept me out of trouble for some time, that kept me out the streets for some time, just video games and just, you know, being creative. So. Okay.
Yeah, speaking of that, you know, video games, because Zach and I were talking about, you know, what was it, fighting games and stuff, Zach? We were literally just talking about it because there's an event that's coming up, and when Zach gets to his portion of the interview, he'll talk to you about that. But I too am a huge...
Evo?
Yeah, we're going to Evo. Are you going?
There you go. There you go.
I'm a rapper now, bro. I don't play no more. I retired, man. I can't do both. I'm obsessive. Okay. I'm obsessive. Like right now, Street Fighter 6 is out. If I was playing that game, I wouldn't be here.
Which Street Fighter were you playing?
4.
4?
Yeah. I played 3. I played 2 and 3 casually, and I played 4 like semi-pro. Yeah, I'll still watch it. I still play 4 every now and then, but Right now, I feel like I gotta. Like I said, I'm playing catch up in life. I can't afford to sit at the house and play video games.
I get that. No, I get you. No, I get you.
I want to.
I get you.
But I can't yet.
Yeah, I'm a huge gamer too. I just got what is it? Diablo. Just got Diablo 4, and I'm the same way.
That's gonna take time.
Oh, I played it for the first time last week. I had a day off, and I got up early that morning. Got on the couch, got my coffee, delved into the game, and haven't played it since because obviously I don't have time to sit and play games. But
changes.
Absolutely changes. But huge gamer. So you just performed at Slim and Huskies. Can you tell us a little bit about that event?
That's for Yums, man. That was just his show and letting him do his thing, and he getting his shine on, and him sharing his platform of the community he's created. Right. Because it's a different age group for me.
Okay.
It's a different type of person for me, so I was excited just to get my music heard by some people that new ears, fresh listeners. They're a lot more open-minded than people think or would assume, you know.
Okay. Will you be involved in the Going Home?
I don't think so. I think that's for more of his personal close friends. Like for me, Yums is the homie. I support him, but I met him through Cartier Cody. I met him from a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, we're not super close tight like that. But I support him. I'm a repost. I'm going to like anything he does just because I think he's dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that show, when he goes back home, I think he has a select lineup in his head of people that were rocking with him before probably,
Well, you killed the stage. I got to see... I went to your page on Instagram, and I got to see some of your performance. Like I said, Zach was there and got to watch the performance. It was awesome. You killed the stage. Loved it. I mean, absolutely, like, seriously, you did. Your music's great. You guys got a good thing, and you obviously have a good thing.
I need to do some stuff with Yums, but I'm trying to find the right beat. I don't want to put him on no crazy Sacramento killer shit.
Gosh,
I want to put him on some fly shit.
That would be.
I want to put him on some disco shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would
something funky.
That. I would love that. He would be great because that song he has going out right now with the dance and all that, that's just going crazy. It's going viral. Yeah. You two together would be great. That's why I thought that you were part of the Going Home tour. I thought that was like a preview. You know what I mean?
The collective, push towards it, the effort towards it.
Okay,
but that's his thing that he's got going on, and he's gonna go back home and just basically show the world what he's learned and his growth and development. And I'm rooting for him.
Absolutely. So what do you have coming up for you? Like, what's going on?
I got a lot coming up. I got a EP called The Redemption. It's collaboration project I did with One World Magazine. Caesar from I don't want to mess up where he's from. Pittsburgh, Antioch, Hayward, that area.
Okay.
See, so I'm from Sacramento. I don't get all the Bay cities. If people would like bunch us up with the Bay, being from Sac, I know the Bay cities, but I mix them up sometimes.
Okay.
But we got the EP, the Redemption EP coming. That's about growth. That's about maturity. I got a promo song for One World Magazine. Of course, they showed me love, giving me some articles in the magazine.
Okay.
And then I got some songs. I got a couple songs like no curse words.
Okay.
No N-bombs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I got another one that's like a radio R&B thing. So it's just some different flavors, some different vibes that I know my catalog is missing.
Right.
We checked some of those off the list on the Redemption EP. That should be out by the end of the year.
If you had an artist do you have artists that you would, besides like you said, Yums, but other artists or big name artists that you would love to collab with?
That I haven't?
That you haven't.
I mean, yeah, but the list is huge. Like, I'm a fan of real hip hop, so I could start saying like E40. Okay. I could start saying like Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
I'm a fan of a lot. Like La Russell. If it was a new artist, La Russell.
Okay, La Russell. Okay, all right.
He's from the Bay.
Okay. The Eminem thing's funny because I was playing, like I said, I was playing music this morning on the stereo, and my husband was cooking something, and he's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "That's Lilsicx," and he's like, I was playing the volume 3 of Prince of Darkness. I was playing that, and he was like, some of his stuff in that sounds like Eminem. I'm like, there are a couple of songs that sounds like, and
compliment.
It was I think it was a Close Casket or something, but it was, or maybe it was Spitters. Yeah, and by the way, I love the Sickest. But anyways, you have on that album, there are some songs where you sound like Eminem. He's like, man, that sounds just like Eminem. And I was like, I know, I was just thinking that. So
I never thought that of myself.
Yeah.
But, you got, everybody has different ears. I appreciate all the feedback.
Yeah, no, like I said,
a legend.
Your Devil's Advocate, to me, that was, I felt like it was Mac Mall now. You know, like we need that now. You know,
that's what it is. Nobody's bringing that flavor. Nobody's lived through it. They don't know how to do it because they didn't live through it.
Right,
they wasn't born yet.
Right. You know, Tiger's Den Bully Gang. I love that. By the way, I love that so much. Song. That's new. That's 2023. That's new.
That's for the bully camp in Salitas.
Okay.
They basically needed a promo song for their camp, their dogs. Okay. And that's what I came up with. That has like some Street Fighter references in there.
Okay.
And, one of the Capcom guys that's going to Evo from Japan actually heard the song. So I might have to go to Evo just to get him to see. He wants one of the CDs, but I'm not going to be at Evo.
Oh my gosh.
I might have to just to go there to meet him and make that connection.
Yes, but, definitely.
It's a dope song because
it is
really for me. It was for them. But the song is doing things for me and opening doors that I didn't think were possible. So.
Yeah, it's as you know, it's the top song on your YouTube. And that's the first one that I listened to because I want to go to what's new and then I like to go back and see what you've done. And I listened to that a few times. Listened to it on the way here. I really love that song. Cool. So
did you know it was about dogs?
Well, here the thing is this: when I saw the pictures, the bullies, I thought, well, maybe he's talking about maybe certain friends, and he's, you know what I mean, like, and there's this dog and that dog. Maybe it's that. But then I thought, is he talking about like the bullies? Because my nephew, he has what was it?
Frenchie?
No, it's bands. Hella Bands. Hella Bands is the name of his bullies, and he has one out called Trina, and he has one out called. His name is Deshaun Harper, and he's really big in the bully gang, and he has. He just sold his little black one. I think her name was Trina, and so that's how I know about the bullies. So I didn't know. I said maybe it's that, or maybe it's a play off of we're bullies. But regardless, I love that song.
Thank you.
Bully Gang is really good. Do you have any artists you want to shoot out right now? I mean, please.
I'm gonna just name some until I can't name.
Okay.
Some. First, we're gonna go with Yums, because he's the reason I seen this platform and got here.
Yes.
Then we're going to go with Cartier Cody, because he's the reason I know Yums.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with, who else is from, is it got to be from Sac or just anybody?
Anybody.
Shout out to Russell. I need that collab, man. That's a dope artist, and he puts me on a lot of game. I watch his page to learn how the industry works, to learn how to further my creativity. So shout out to Russell. The Legends, E40, Too Short. The newer legends from the Bay, D-Lo. Shout out my cousin, Kevon, Lil Kev. He sings. I got to make some R&B shit with you, man. I got a lot of shout outs. I got to save some of these for the speeches. I don't want to leave nobody out, but anybody that fuck with me, shout out to you.
Right. I want to shout out to my little cousin, Young Mally, who's coming through on my other podcast. He's another artist that's 17 years old, and he's amazing, and I didn't know that my cousin was this talented, so I'll be able to interview him on the other podcast when he comes to SAC.
That's nice.
Have him come here. But yeah, absolutely talented. Zach's probably going to ask you some questions because I like to shoot it over to Zach. Zach, what you got, Zach?
The only question I may have is just one that I have reoccurring. I just like knowing if anyone has any paranormal activity that has happened in their life with some like ghosts, UFO or something.
With me?
Yeah.
Man, if it wasn't for paranormal activity or like, visions and epiphanies, I wouldn't be rapping.
Okay.
I had a dream one night and I heard my father's voice and it said to go look in the closet. And I was at my mother's house. I was doing bad. I had to move back in with my mother. I went to go check the closet. There was music in there. There was history in there. And messing with those music, the CDs and stuff like that, it just made my mind go somewhere positive. I met my manager through the music. Collectors, a lot of people collect this stuff, like the CDs, vinyls, tapes, and just the history of Sacramento sickness, stuff like that. And my family was in it, so I got a lot of memorabilia basically floating around my houses,
Wow.
And it was basically just ignored because it's old.
Right.
And I took that as a message. I took that as a sign, and one thing led to another. And I'm doing music now because of it, but it was basically because of a vision, because of voices. It's like me trying to find my way in life.
Wow.
So I don't necessarily count that as ghosts or paranormal activity, but if I didn't have that dream, if I didn't listen to that dream, if I didn't write down my thoughts, and it kind of helped me get out of a cycle and a loophole that I was stuck in that was kind of fucked up.
Right.
So.
Wow. I do have one more question. Since you are into the horrorcore and that's like your genre, movies. Are you into a lot of horror movies?
Hell yeah. That's my favorite genre of movie.
Right.
But my wife does not like scary movies.
Really?
Her family's superstitious.
Right.
The ghost stuff, I can't even whistle at night because she thinks I'm like calling a ghost. So we'll watch some spooky movies now. Yeah. But there was like years where we didn't really watch them, and I like the old stuff. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I like the old stuff. I like the classic stuff, the zombie films.
Yes. The
eating the brains stuff.
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Fright Night, vampires, shit like that.
Night of Living Dead.
And I like Scream and Final Destination and all that stuff too, but horror. There wasn't any good ones for a while too. I feel like I didn't miss that much. They were trash for a while.
Yeah,
Well, I'm here to tell you that I feel like there's been a renaissance in the horror genre.
Right now,
it's been kind of my focus right now, and I want to direct my own horror someday.
Hell yeah!
Do you know Ari Aster? Have you seen Midsommar or Hereditary?
Nope. So I'm missing out.
I'm very much like imploring you to try and watch those films because Ari Aster has really like made an artsy horror genre where horror is kind of like secondary to like overall what's happening, and it's something that I've just been obsessed with.
That sounds dope. It sounds like something I would like.
Yeah, Hereditary is really good. Love that, and like you said, it's more. What did you say? It's more. Artsy. It's artsy. Yeah, it's more artsy than the bloody, gory, and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Anyways, I really appreciate you coming out and coming and visiting Rossie's Clubhouse. This is episode 6, guys.
I'm number 6.
You are number 6. Isn't that something?
It happens.
Isn't that something? That's so weird.
The Prince of Dark. It happens more.
I didn't even think about that.
More than it happens. That's my sign. Like I see the number 666.
Oh wow.
I see 6s a lot. I see 666 a lot, and other people would like be afraid, but when I see 6s, it makes me comfortable.
Well, this is
we're on episode 6. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Episode 6 of Rossie's Clubhouse. I have little 6 with me, guys. This interview will drop here in a couple of weeks or so. I appreciate you guys joining us. I'm Rossie McCree, and this is little 6, and we're out.
All right.
Thank you.